Hotel houses, we have an update for you. Hi everyone, my name is Mike Rennick. I'm the team lead senior broker of Team Rennick. Part of that great Mangrove Realty Associates family. My guest this morning is Mr. Steve Reed.
Hey.
Steve, good morning. He is the owner and the publisher of the Longboat Key News and the Sarasota City News. We're here, this is I think our first week of doing videos without masks because we're outside. We have our vaccines, so we're CDC compliant. We did an update a while ago about hotel homes, talking that the council was kind of feeling some pressure to address those.
Huge pressure.
They have.
Huge.
What's going
yeah,
on?
they have. Okay, so just to lay the groundwork, especially out on the barrier islands, Lido, the residential community surrounding St. Armand Circle and on Lido,
and that's where we shot the
and
video.
Lido Shores
Right.
has complained for years. It's a nationwide problem, but there's where it's really come to a head in Sarasota, is rental homes for tourists.
So let's define hotel home. These are the larger homes where they would rent it out simultaneously to multiple different families.
Yeah,
Correct?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, the bottom line is as you know, in real estate, I go buy a home. I kind of have the right to do two things: use it for myself, or I can rent it to somebody
Correct.
and keep it like as an investment.
That's
or
real
something.
popular around here.
Yeah. So what happened was that right to do that does allow. There's some question as to how far can you go with that.
Right.
So you can make a lot of money these days with the advent of these online platforms. So the bottom line is, the more bodies you pack into a house, the more money you make.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yep.
It's just like the old ski condos. If you can get 20 skiers, oh well. So that's what's been going on all throughout those neighborhoods. They're building out 8 and 10 bedroom homes. They're packing futons, 3 futons in a living room, and saying sleeps 8, 10, and 12. So they pressured the city. The city said at first, hey, our hands are tied.
Right. When you say they pressure, it's the residents that don't have the hotel
the
home.
single family residents who have moved out there and just want to live their lives out. They're tired of the parties, the noise, the parking.
Absolutely.
Really tired. And some of it's not just whining. There are some huge parties. You get 15 people celebrating a wedding. You get a big all-nighter.
Absolutely.
So they're going crazy. They've pressured the city. The city at first said, we have what's called this preemption. We are not allowed to add more teeth or regulation. We can't say you must do 30-day rentals. We can't change the time
They said their hands were tied.
relative to time, to saying 30-day rentals, which is what would solve a lot of this.
Correct.
Now, some communities like Longboat have that in place already.
Correct.
They're allowed to hold that rule.
Yes.
You can't make that rule.
Okay.
So what the city had to do, and these residents helped them, was come up with code enforcement approach. They came up with new regulations. They can regulate the behavior. They can't control and say 30 days, 60 days, but what they can do is add regulations. So here's what they did. Here's what they did. It's a pretty big deal. If you have a home and you live out there and you want to rent it on VRBO or on things, you have to be part of a registry with the city.
Okay.
And so you have to register and pay like a little fee, and part of that is now you have to have 2 designated managers that are available 24/7 for complaints and results
For your house.
for your property.
Okay.
Now, if you don't comply and there's complaints, now we have a tracking mechanism, and we can say you're a problem child. We're going to start fines. We're going to remove that license. So we're taking a licensing and control through code enforcement. They also made a regulation that says no rentals for more than 10 individuals.
All right, so it's capped at the number of people.
They capped it.
Okay.
And the reason they were able to cap it is to say, even by state law, you're not fitting the definition of using a home as a home is used.
Correct.
You're using that as a commercial operation.
Yes.
So they're trying this new approach, which is huge because the residents have felt powerless. So now all those phone calls they want to make when they're frustrated at 2 a.m., they can call the city and say, that property on the registry, we're having a problem again, and we'll start to hopefully see some accountability.
So this has been passed. This is law now, correct?
These are rules that have been adopted. Think of them just like picking up the trash or something. It's code enforcement And so that's the approach you're trying, and we're going to see what kind of results this has.
So we need to come back, do an update, report the results, and any progress that's happening on this issue, correct?
Yes, and as you know in real estate, this is a huge deal in these communities. So it was a victory, as best as we can have, given the huge property rights environment that you have in Florida, which is a good thing for the homeowner,
Yes.
but a bad thing when you want to control that quietness.
Okay, well, let's come back and see what's happening. I
Yeah.
appreciate your update on this, Steve. Thank
Thanks.
you. Take care now. Thanks for watching.